What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we got our best guide to set up your Farmer Joe. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up this video is greatly appreciated. My friends, thank you all so much. We hit 6,000 subscribers. Absolutely insane, absolutely amazing. Thank you, every single one of you. I am super duper grateful and blessed. I'm gonna assume you're completely new to this type of genre RPG and you have no idea what I'm talking about. All right, so what a farmer is it's your main character that's gonna be maxed out, but it doesn't necessarily have to be maxed out. But it's basically going to be the strongest hero that's going to carry your other 4 heroes, and that's just for XP. So what I mean by that is you're going to get to a point where you're going to need a lot of food. You're going to need a lot of 4-star characters and 5-star characters as well in order to upgrade to the next rank, the next star level. And you can do this early game too. You don't have to be in like chapter 12 like I am. You can literally start to do this farming technique, which you're going to need to do early game, like chapter 4, chapter 5. It's just something you're going to have to do eventually. But once you do get to a point where I am right now, I'm at chapter 12, the last one. I almost beat the game. The story mode is what I would call it. You're just going to farm the practice stages for XP. And what you'll do is you'll have your captain, which will be your farmer. Let me actually take all these characters out and show you. So my farmer is Mona, absolutely amazing farmer, 100%. If you're confused and you don't know who to invest in as your farmer, you get her for free, 100% easy. You don't have to overthink it. Literally just invest everything you can into her and she will carry you. So once you have your farmer as your captain, you're then going to just go over, slide all the way down to your little star guys, and you're just going to throw them in there. So for instance, we got 71 of these 3 stars. I gotta level these up to make 4 stars. So you'll just throw 4 of these bad boys in here, and then that's it. You'll literally run it like this. You'll do like multi-battle, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. And this character right here is your farmer. They're going to one-shot everybody. Not necessarily, but they're going to do a lot of damage. They're the ones that aren't going to get destroyed. It doesn't matter if the starry guys get destroyed, because again, if they get destroyed or not, they still get the XP, and that's the whole point. But she's going to be your main damage dealer. She's gonna absolutely slaughter the enemy. And that's it. And you're just going to keep rinsing and repeating this over and over and over again, just leveling up the other characters. Now, I'm going to go over some gear that you want to put on your farmer, because there is one in particular gear set that you definitely want to put on your farmer to give them more survivability for instances like this, so that they don't get destroyed by the opponent. Because a lot of times those star guys, they're going to get destroyed instantly, and it's literally going to be her, your main farmer, going up against 3 waves by herself or himself or whoever your farmer is. But you'll see we got a tremendous amount of XP. All these guys went up from 1 to level 7. The only downside is of course she's already maxed out, so I'm not getting XP for her, which I'm going to go into another tip shortly in a second. All right, so let's go back home. And let me go over the gear that I have for her. So let's go over to relics. This is the best gear set for your farmer. It's going to be the Hades set. And that is because when you have the set bonus, you have the 35% life steal. Now you need this on your farmer, because what this does is once your farmer is out there by themselves, they're going to be taking a lot of damage. And you need that life steal so that way they heal back up every time they damage the enemy. That way you don't get to like the 3rd round and their health bar is very, very low. This way, every time they attack their health bar, they're gaining health back. The Hades set, you need to put this on your farmer. You actually get a really strong Hades set just by completing some of the story missions. I forget what chapter it is, but there is one chapter where the reward was like a full Hades set. I'm not sure exactly what chapter it is, but that is really good. So just throw that on your farmer, and that's pretty much it. You'll be set after that. And then the extra ones, you can kind of choose something like HP bonus is what I did, just to give her more survivability. Now let's go to these little guys, because you can make a bit of a mistake with these experimons. These experience guys that you can feed to level up. They're just basically experience points, and you can put them on anything. Now what you don't want to do is you don't want to use these to level up your farmer. Now I know at first glance it seems counteractive, because the first idea would be, all right, I want to max out my farmer. Like I want to throw all my experience into my farmer, max them out as fast as I can. But you don't want to do that, because you don't necessarily have to have a level 60 in order to farm those levels. You want the experience that your farmer gets to be natural from playing it, because like I said, you're going to get to the point where once this character is maxed out and they're your farmer, they're missing out on the XP because they can't get XP anymore. So if you go ahead and you dump all of your XP character guys right here into your farmer, then every time you're going out and farming it, that's less XP that you're actually getting from grinding. That's what I did. I don't use those on my farmer. I literally was just farming the levels and letting her naturally get the XP to level up my Starmon. So if I get like bored or whatever, or when I get to the point where I run out of stamina, this is another bonus tip that I would mention is a lot of people are like, well, what do you use your gemstones, your crystal things, your premium currency on? Do you use it on summons or stamina? I say 100,000,000% use it on stamina. I've only been playing for 2 days and we've already got really far. Look, we got a maxed out farmer. We've got another guy, he's a legendary character at 59. I mean, we really put in a lot of work, and that's strictly because I've been using all of my rubies, my gemstones to buy stamina, and you can only buy this 10 times a day. So that's what I've been doing. I literally have been maxing out the amount of stamina I can buy each day, and it helps out a significant amount. So once you do get to that point where you kind of run out of stamina and you can't really do anything, this is where you can come in here, and now you can start feeding the star guys, these little XP guys that you got. I ran out of stamina, I can't play anymore, and nah, that's okay, we could still play. So I'm gonna go over here to this guy right here. He's at 21, and I'll basically just go here and I'll just start feeding him, and I'll just keep feeding him to level him up to 30 and then promote him to 4 stars. And this is what I'll do in my downtime when I don't have any more stamina and I can't really do anything else. Two things that I really don't like about this game is the fact that you can only do like 5 slots at once. I think this is kind of stupid. The fact that like this is it, I can only do 5 at once, and then I gotta click upgrade, and then I gotta wait for this animation, and you know what I mean? You gotta sit here and you gotta wait for all this. I would like to be able to just like use these to get them to like the max level. So like just use as many as I can to get them to 30, use as many as I can to get them to 40. It really just feels like this is kind of like a ploy to just get you to waste more time in the game, because honestly this is stupid. You shouldn't only have a minimum of 5, because when you get to the point where I'm at, I mean, I've got hundreds of these. I want to bang these out quick. I don't want to sit here and like keep doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, this kind of gets boring after a while. And another thing that I also don't like is the multi-battle only goes up to 10 battles. That's another thing that kind of sucks. Use these ones that are only level 1. And then this guy will be promoted to 4 stars. Bam. But yeah, like the multi-battle, I don't like that. Like if we go into like multi-battle, you can only do like 10. There's no way to increase it. And I've often I bang through 10 battles really quick. Like once you have a level 60 farmer with like ridiculous gear like I do, even if you have like these 4-star guys just getting XP, you go through those 10 battles really fast. That's one thing that I will say about this game is a lot of people complain about these types of games because they're very grindy, but honestly, out of all the RPG gacha games that are similar to this is probably the only game that I've found that isn't as grindy as a lot of others. I've been banging through this really fast, but that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about that. Like I said, make your farmer, invest in your farmer, let them carry and get XP for all these other characters right here. And then when you do get to a point where you have like a new pull, let's say maybe you got a regular, like let's say you pull a new epic or something, you could just replace one of those star guys with your new epic and let them farm up XP as well. Literally, that's what I would recommend. And then just use these XP guys to level up the starry guys right here. Stay happy, stay safe, my friends. Peace.